So she's borrowed Nat's harness today. I'm doing fine on it. Not really having any issues. She doesn't really like it when cars pass. So whenever we're passing somebody, whenever a car is passing us or if we're passing another walker with some dogs, I just pull over to the side and stop and just kind of try to get her attention with, she's not treat motivated, so I just have to get her attention with my voice and talk to her and have her focus on me while they're passing us. So she loves her walks. It's just, her trying to get used to the outside world. And there's Nat just always with her, helping her out. So y'all have a good day. Boo's appetite has returned, and she is really hungry these days. But we also have to get her to lose a few pounds. So with that, she's eating both meals a day, 90% of the time, and she is just wolfing them down really fast. So I'm gonna try a slow feeder with her tonight and see how it goes. I have absolutely no confidence and totally think she's going to blow it off and walk away, but let's see. Nat a treat, and then Allie a treat, and then I give Boo one. It's a hot dog, little piece of a hot dog. Oops, I didn't even show you. And then I'll give her on the next round, I will give her half of her Galliprant, and then on, these are small pieces so that, and then this is the other half of her Galliprant, and then we have, and this is her Gabapentin. So she's doing really well at that. And then I always finish it off with one that doesn't taste like Yucko. And that's a good girl. And so I think doing it in tandem with the other dogs really helps. They model it for her. And so she feels like she's missing out, I guess. But giving her, I have not had to put one in her mouth in quite a long time. So this is Boo. I wanted to give an update. She's 5 to 6 years old. She's 58 pounds, needing to lose a little bit of weight. She's been in foster for 38 days. She had some medical issues on the front end, but those are recovered, and now she is just dealing with osteoarthritis, which she's on medication for. She's eating well, drinking well, sleeping well, getting along with my dogs well. We go on a 1.6 mile walk every other day and shorter walks on the off days. She does well with those, except for the big scary trucks that come by. We have to work on managing her fear of those. But other than that, she's doing better. She's having more episodes or moments of affection where she's coming up and seeking some affection and wanting some hugs and kisses and love. So really, overall, she's doing great, and I can just expect her to continue to blossom. So we're continuing to walk Boo by herself without the other dogs to try to build some confidence with her. Still keeping her harness on because eventually I want her to just be on her harness. But I do have a martingale collar. I switched from that from the slip leash to a martingale just because she's skittish when she's on her own, especially, and I don't want to lose her. So, but she's doing really well, as you can see. We did have a truck with a trailer that was very loud that came towards us this morning when we first started off. It was about a block away, so I knew it was coming, which gave us time to prepare.
So I sat beside her on the grass and cupped her, face and got in her face and distracted her. And it went by and she did very well. And she continued on her walk. So that's positive news. So yeah, she's doing great. Good girl. Such a good girl. Yes, she is. Such a good girl. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. This way. Boo. You have to put your head this way. Come on. Come on. Good girl. That's a good girl. Can you come back around? Come on. Come here. Boo. Come here. Come on. Come on. Good girl. All right, let's go down here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come here. Come here. Just a good girl. Oh, did it. You did it. Let's try it again. Come on. Come on. Come on. Well. Good girl. Come on. Up. Come on. Come on. All right. Come on. That's out. Come on. Out. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. We are going to the vet to get a weight on Boo. She walked straight up the ramp into the car, and we will see how she does. So she did so well at the vet that I just took her to a dog store, supply store, and we're just walking around. I wanted to see how she would do in here. So I'm just going to give her some time in here. Waiting on. What you think? So Boo did really well at the vet, and I didn't give her any medication beforehand because she's feeling happy and she's feeling good, and I wanted to get a baseline of what it would be like for her without medication, so that we can make a judgment call from this point on forward. But she did well. She got in the car with the ramp easily. She rode easily. She got out of the car in a busy parking lot at the vet. With the ramp, we walked through 2 glass double doors, walked straight onto the scale, walked straight back out, up the ramp and into my car. So no problems at all. She did great. She continues to lose some weight, which is good. I'm not sure if I said that before. And because of that, she did so well, I decided to make an impromptu stop. So watch this. So it's happening. It is time for Boo to go to her forever home. It's adoption time. I had about 22 applications, and I think I contacted everybody except for the last one that just came in. And if we were able to move through the first initial email contact and people still wanted to talk, then we moved to a virtual call because I like seeing people's faces and talking to them that way. And those were great calls. I met some great people who had some great homes. And, you know, in the back of your mind, you have these little things that, you know, Boo needs. And when we're discussing those in the virtual call, some people, you know, withdrew because they felt like it wasn't a good match, and that's what that process is for. So I ended up with with a few pretty good candidate homes for her, and I'll go to part 2. But I really had a gut feeling about one particular home. I really feel like they can give her what she needs. And it's interesting because it's not what I envisioned initially. In some ways, a lot of the ways it is, but there were a couple of things that I ended up changing my mind. Even after I posted her bio, I ended up kind of changing my mind about, because I got to see her progress even more and watch her personality come out. So I was really, I'm really thrilled with the family. We decided that instead of them picking her up, that I'm going to take her to them, and that's really just to help her with that transition, for me to be able to walk her onto their property and their backyard, and hopefully communicate to her that it's a safe place, and that it'll be, you know, just an easier transition for her. Hang on, get part 3. So stay tuned. I'll kind of show you what we're going to be doing over the next 24 hours. It's my last sleep with her. Not with her on the bed, but you know what I mean. When you talk about one more sleep, we have one more sleep. I'm going to give her a bath tonight, and just treat her well. And then I'll take her tomorrow to her forever home. And I'm sad, but I'm also very excited for her and very excited for the family, and can't wait to see updates on how she's doing. It's been a grand time fostering her, and it was hard at first. It's not what I expected, but she is just so sweet and just a precious dog. So I'm happy for her as well. Sad for me, happy for her and her new family. So I'm packing up Boo's stuff, and I don't know what other fosters do, but this is what I'm doing. So they're going to borrow my crate for a while, and I'll get it back from them later, because that's Boo's safe place and they don't have one like it. So I'm going to take that. This is the blanket that she will lay on no matter where you put in the house. So I'm just giving this to them for her to have there, so she'll be familiar with it. I've got her food bowl, because she doesn't do well with the smaller, more intricate slow feeders. So I'm just going to go ahead and give them this for feeding her. Her leashes and her collar and her harness and treats, her bag of meds, a little bit of topper food that she eats. And then I also have some food, her food that's going with her too, because my dogs don't eat the food that she eats. So, and then Carolina Border Collie Rescue sends a folder with them. And so what we have in here is I have a summary of all about Boo. It has her likes, dislikes, what she tolerates, kind of like her schedule is, and meals and walking, how to decompress, and the 3-3-3 rule. Then we have the adoption contracts in here as well, and that we'll sign today. And then her medical history is here with her meds that she has. And then all of her vet records and shelter records, or microchip records, are in here as well. So this will all go and stay with the adopted parents, except I'll bring a contract home with me. So that's it. I think we're all packed.